guys, I'm Bassmaster Elite Series Pro Brandon Lester. I want to talk to you today about one of my favorite techniques for the month of February. You know, February is a very cold water month in most of the country, especially here in the southeast where I'm from. But a suspending jerkbait is a really good bait for cold water. You know, most of the time in February you're looking at water temperatures anywhere from the high 30s to the high 40-degree range. And what's so good about a jerkbait, you really need a bait this time of year that stays in the strike zone a long time. You can jerk this bait down there, let it suspend right in front of the fish's face, and it's his natural instinct to bite it. He can't help it. But I want to take you through my setup for throwing these suspending jerkbaits in the wintertime. You know, I like a start with a good bait casting reel, somewhere in the 6:4 to 1 gear ratio. I don't like a slow speed, but I also don't like a real high speed. 6 to 1 is the perfect gear ratio for throwing a jerkbait. For line, I like fluorocarbon line. I stick with 10 to 12 pound vicious fluorocarbon. The Pro Elite fluorocarbon is what I throw. 12 pound is my normal size. I go to 10 pound if I need to get my bait down a little bit deeper. Maybe if I'm throwing it off of a long point, or maybe off of a deep bluff and the fish are in a little bit deeper water. But 12 pound is my mainstay on the line. It's so important to have a good custom rod with a jerkbait. With a jerkbait, you're jerking the rod a lot, doing this motion right here. You know, you're really snapping that rod a lot, and what that does over the course of a day, it will really put a lot of fatigue on your wrist. Not many baits that you will fish whenever you're fishing will cause that much fatigue in your wrist, so it really uses a lot of muscles that you're not used to using. So I use a MHX blank. I'm fishing all MHX blanks this year, and I use a 6'9" jerkbait rod. It's the SB812 model in the MHX series. You know what's so good about this rod? It has a little short handle, a little bit shorter handle. You don't want it too short because the rod's just not going to balance right. But this rod right here, as you can see when I hold it, this handle only comes back to about the front of my forearm. Most of the time in February, you know, you're going to have a lot of clothes on, and if your handle is too long, it's going to be all getting caught up in your clothes and stuff like that, and it's really going to get in your way. So this little short handle helps a whole lot. Plus this 6'9" length that this rod is very easy to maneuver. You know, there are so many advantages to fishing a custom built fishing rod. You can make your grip, starting with your grips, you can make a cork handle, you can make this EVA foam handle, you can make your handle full, you can make it a split grip, you can put a foregrip on, you can get different reel seats, you can get different guides. We've got everything you need at Mudhole Tackle Company. You know, one of the things I've noticed about factory built rods, and I've fished a lot of the ones on the market today, you know, and a lot of times you get a hold of one and you get it out on the water and you think, man, I really like this rod, but there's one little thing that I would love to change, and that's the advantage to custom built fishing rods. You can build it to suit you and your style of fishing, and that'll put more fish in your boat. You guys go check us out, mudhole.com. If you want to check out these MHX rod blanks that I'll be fishing this year, go to fishmhx.com, and you too can fish custom.